Hey YouTubers, it's Tony with Mayberry Mini Trucks. Today is Monday, May 5th, 2025. And this is a video for Al in Massachusetts. And Al is interested in this Suzuki Carry. This is a 1999 Suzuki Carry, four-wheel drive, five speed, I'm sorry, five speed. And it has a I believe this has a two-speed transfer case. It does. It's not an extra low one. So, to the office staff, any 1999, it's not an extra low one or 2000. It's a five-speed with a two-speed transfer case. So it's one through five in reverse high and one through five in reverse low. So, all right. So this vehicle has, as far as the mileage is concerned, 32,273 original miles. So now let's go ahead and let's do this video for Al in Massachusetts. And what we really like to do is start by going around the window, showing the glass and the periphery where the windshield uh, is to see if there's any damage. And there is no damage here. So Al is going to be very patient. Um, Al is Al is going to be very patient because I am. Let's see. I'm going to deliver this to Al in Massachusetts. Look how clear the headlights are. That's a good sign. That means it was indoors. If this was outdoors, stored outdoors, that would be cloudy. Okay, so guys, there is not a single ding on the front hood. Now, I do say hood because this is a hood. That was one of the big changes that Suzuki did going from 98 to 99. So let me show you what's under the hood. So Al's going to be really patient because, man, look at that. So here is your prop rod. I'm not going to do it because I only have one hand available. Brake fluid, antifreeze overflow, radiator cap, windshield washer fluid, jack handle, jack, prop rod, windshield washer motor. It is all under here. I like that a lot. I really do. So um, that's a really good thing, in my opinion. Nice looking color matched front bumper. Um, Now, the roof looks really good, actually. Um, Coming down the door pillar, looking at the door, guys, this is ding free, I believe. Yeah, the fender is ding free. The door, let me just look at it one more time. I mean, you've got a scratch there and a scratch there, little pecks of scratches, but that door is ding free. Ding free. Okay, now for the bedside panel, guys, the bedside panel is ding free, but it does have a scratch here and here. And I remember this strap. What happens here, guys, is this pin inside this hole, it's metal on metal. And over time, if nobody ever uses this and folds it down, this pin will rust inside the loop. And then they go to fold it down, and look what happens. It bends it. So if you want to take off this 10 millimeter nut and drive this drift pin out, then this will remove, and then fold this back around the pin and put it back in and put a couple drops of oil on each one. See, this one, the same thing. You can see here, it was the same thing. So that's a mini truck thing. It's not a 1999 Suzuki thing. It's a all mini trucks kind of thing. All right, now let's look at the back of the cab. And here we have a little spot of rust in the corner. So water probably sat there because that's the only place that it is. So I want to point that out and make sure you're aware of that. The back of the cab has some minor scratches, but really the bed is in remarkable condition. You can just see where the paint was rubbed a little bit. All right, so now this bed tailgate has a dent right there, scratch there, some scratches here. Actually, I remember this. So this is actually dented right here. So it hit there and kind of put several dents right there. Um, this is also a little dented up. I think, yeah, you can see where they added the bed rail cap there. So that also has uh, dents on the bed rail cap. This one does not. So this one does, and you can see it there. Okay. Now for the bedside panel on the passenger side, you have a ding here and you have a scratch here. It's not through the paint, but it's kind of a scuff. And you have a ding here. And coming down the door post, we have um we have a little scratch right there. Let me tell you what happened. I'm gonna say that that bumper went boom and pushed this back a little bit, and then you open the door and it flaked off the paint, and you can see right there, just barely microscopically touching it. Um, and somebody probably bumped into something, and that happened. The inside of the wheel housing looks good. Good looking tire. Good looking inner fender here also. So this looks nice under here. I did not look under the bed. Oh, okay. So this is dented here. I missed that the first time. I really like what they did in 1999 with the frame rail. It looks really good. I like that. Let's see if we can get under the bed here. Okay, yes. Okay. Now I'm going to look under the floor mat. Here's the inner door cover. It looks very nice. In fact, the inside of the door looks really good all the way around. And now I'm going to look under the floor mat. It looks beautiful. We hosed it out, so it's a little wet in here. Um, the seats lift up. That is fuel injected, and your battery is located right there. Okay. Now, let's look under the floor mat on this side. That looks beautiful. No rust. This one is open. Okay, that should lift. Oh no, this needs to come forward. Um, um, what are we missing here? Well, I think. Uh, well, I was gonna try to lift this up, but I don't want to spend too much time on it because uh, I want to go ahead and drive the vehicle. So let me just do that. Okay, now we're gonna take this for a test drive and starts up nicely. And the mileage is 52,035 kilometers. And I think that was equal to 32,273. All right, Al. So let's go ahead and let's take this one for a drive and let's see how it does. So the 1999s and 2000s have a two-speed transfer case, even though they're a five-speed. Where previously the Suzuki's had a five-speed with an extra low first gear. All right, so let's take this for a cruise. So we're in third gear, and I'm going to go to fifth gear from third to fifth because we're going down a hill. Let's see. Okay, so Mayberry mini trucks did get the law passed in North Carolina, making them street legal, and we um, we got the governor to sign our bill, and the House and the Senate, they voted on it, and we got the law passed. This is 60 miles per hour, and it feels great. So you will get a title, and we will we'll give you a title. We'll not charge you anything extra for that. You know, we don't have any extra fees, no doc fee, no prep fee, no admin fee, no title fee, none of that. We use full synthetic engine oil, and we do a full synthetic 5W30 oil change, and we change the air filter, we change the oil filter. I'm in fourth gear. Now I'm going to go to fifth gear, um, and we check the front differential fluid, the rear differential fluid, the transmission fluid, the transfer case fluid, the radiator fluid, the battery, make sure it's good. The alternator's charging, make sure the four-wheel drive works. And if any of that's not working, we fix it. And then we make the vehicle available for sale. So what we're going to do now is show Al the power of the truck. So I'm going to go around this 90-degree turn and go slow. I'm going 30 kilometers per hour. Okay? I'm going 28 kilometers per hour up a steep hill. All right, watch out, dog. Oh, man. Okay. And I'm in fifth gear, guys. I'm in fifth gear. And now I'm going 45 kilometers per hour up a steep hill. That is a big deal. So, Al, this is just a great success because we're going up this hill starting at 28 kilometers per hour. And now we're going almost 60. I will call that 60 kilometers per hour, which is 37 miles per hour. So and 28 is like 19 or 20 miles per hour. So we accelerated really well up that hill. And guys, I want to tell you something. In Massachusetts wants me to deliver this truck if he gets it. He may watch this video and say, "Oh, I don't want it now." But if he wants it, then I'm going to deliver it. But I'm not going to deliver it for I think 7 weeks. So I'm going to go sailing. up the east coast of the United States to Maryland, and I'm going to be gone for 7 weeks. And Justin and Hannah are going to be here running the business. But I'm so looking forward to this trip, and so it's going to be great. And I can't wait. So I'm taking my sailboat Liberty. It's a 2001 Goddard 37A. And it's really funny because the Goddard was made in Canada. I was made in Canada. And but the boat is a 37A. And if there is one thing that I am always on the cusp of saying, it's A. And I really don't ever say that because it's so, I mean, I'm not, I'm not like that. I don't say A. Uh, but boy, my family sure did. Every one of them. They all said, good day today, eh? But anyway, it's a Goddard 37A. Man, oh man, do I go down rabbit trails. And it's just funny that a Canadian built that boat and he calls it a 37A. So I'm looking forward to my trip, guys. Wish me well. Um, I'm leaving Monday morning. This is Monday. Tomorrow's Tuesday. And then Wednesday, I'm going to the marina. I put lithium batteries on the boat, 800 amps of lithium batteries, and 800 watts of solar panels. And my solar panel controllers, I put on a new Victron inverter charger, a Quattro 3000, and that is going to invert the power to 120 when needed, and it will charge the batteries also. But the batteries will be charged primarily through solar, which works really well. So excited. Um, and, it's going to be a blast. Stephanie is coming with me, and I was able to pry her away from this grandchild. He is really getting in the way of my sailing plans. But anyway, guys, I hope you like this video. Al, if you want to get this vehicle, let us know, and I'll be happy to bring it to you when I return from my voyage. Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you.